You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers yet again and the Steelers. Did a video earlier, put it out without a notification. You can go watch it. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers are talking again. That was as of, I guess, yesterday afternoon, last night, this morning. It emerged that they are back to communicating, flirting with each other, if you will, is what I said. The Giants have made it an offer. It's supposedly the biggest offer on the table. The Vikings still trying to figure out what they want to do, and guys like Kirk Cousins, who is with the Falcons, but they think is going to ultimately get traded out. I cannot imagine that they keep Kirk Cousins around. I surely they will do Kirk better than that because he could at least attempt to start somewhere else. Russell Wilson waiting, Joe Flacco waiting. Well, a very long time member of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Cam Heyward, has come out and he has made some pretty eye-opening comments about Aaron Rodgers. All right, now, what I did not expect when I saw this clip from this podcast, and I'll play it here in a second, it ain't so much that he kind of hammers the Rodgers thing as in, like, dude, you either want to come to the Steelers or you don't, and we'll get to that. He said a little harsher than that, trust me, is the fact that NFL fans are kind of going to war over this, actually. A lot of people are like, nah, this is bullshit. Some Steeler fans are like, dude, shut your mouth. Do you want to go 9-8 next year? Do you want to win next year at all? Right now, you got Mason Rudolph. Now, that may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing. You're not running the same offense you were running when Mason was still there. So just think about that a minute, too. Anyway, let's get to this. Cam Heyward is fed up with Aaron Rodgers in the waiting game. This is wild. Longtime Steelers star Cam Heyward wants no part of any quarterback drama, and he sent a message to Aaron Rodgers as the 41-year-old drags out his NFL free agency decision. Heyward, 35, was asked on his podcast, Not Just Football, if he would go on a darkness retreat with Rodgers to help recruit him in Pittsburgh. Here we go, right here.
So if they called you and were like, we need you to follow him into the darkness for a couple days, he says if you come down there with him, he's signing. Are you going to be off the grid for a little bit, go to the darkness and try to get this guy? We need you. You're our best recruiter. I'm about to get to Darius Slay, and it sounds like you recruited him too. So we need you to start recruiting. Get that NIL bag out like you did at Ohio State.
I ain't doing that or darkness retreat. I don't need any of that crap. Like, either you want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler or you don't. That's simple. That's the pitch. Like, if you want me to recruit, that's the recruiting pitch. Pittsburgh Steelers, if you want to be part of it, so be it. If you don't, no skin on my back.
So if they called you and were like, we need you to follow him into the darkness for a couple days, he says if you come down there with him.
Okay, so he says you either want to be a Steeler or you don't. Now, look, it's a storied franchise, no doubt. Got a ton of rings in that franchise, no doubt. But it's been a while, all right? It's been a while since there's been a postseason victory there. All right? It's been a while since, look, making the playoffs is one thing, but it's been a while since you've gotten a win. And I imagine Steelers fans are like, we would love to see like at least an AFC championship game, maybe, something like that. So anyway, there was a lot of reaction to this, a lot, and it's all over the place. That's like NFL fans all are playing King of the Hill. It's a battle royale of takes, pro and against what Cam Heyward had to say. So Cam Heyward is an arrogant, racist piece of sheesh. Wow. Fakest player in the league. He doesn't deserve half the accolades and love he's received. He's fake. Wow. This is why I never thought bought this AR to the Steelers narrative. It's real. So don't act like this is fake. It's out there. The Steelers got a deal on the table to Rodgers right now. It's whether or not he wants to take it. You have to buy into the Steelers, not the other way around. Losing a locker room before joining is next level. It's certainly talented. You got to have a talent for that. This delay makes it clear Aaron is seriously thinking about retiring from the NFL. I do think there's some truth in that. I actually think he has an idea what team he actually wants to play for. I wonder if he's really thinking about walking away, which some would argue, well, once you're going down that road, you might as well do it. But I'm sure it's probably gnawing at him how this entire Jets thing finished out. And he's got to be thinking, look, I'd at least like to go 9-8 or 10-7 and be in contention for the playoffs, or at least make the playoffs, and then I can walk away. If he was interested in being a Steeler or Giant QB, he would have signed by now. Nothing, including a market-setting deal, is holding him back. He's not worried about the money, I don't believe. How about this? This is to, I guess, other Steeler fans. This sounds like a Steeler fan right here. Just a public service announcement that Cam Heyward has participated in one Steeler postseason win. The team has won a total of 3 postseason games since he was drafted in 2011. It's 2025, folks. Missed 2 playoff wins due to injury. Cam Heyward always has and always will be the queen of lip service, just like Mike Tomlin is the king of lip service. Interesting. That's a salty-ass Steelers fan right here. He's so salty, he's going to get stuck with Mason Rudolph. His fat ass needs to stop chatting my goat. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Cam Heyward, after Rodgers signs with Minnesota, it ain't exactly his fault, but it ain't exactly not his fault. Bro, shut up. Aaron is going through his options. There's some Steeler fans here that are a little bit like, hold on now. Wait a minute now. Can we not piss off Aaron Rodgers? Because, this guy says Cam should be begging for a QB. Attaboy, push him towards the Giants. I'm with Cam on this one. We're too old for games. Okay. Guess it's going to be a Mason Rudolph this season. This guy says, I respect it. Laugh out loud. I just don't know. I mean, why not give it a shot? Cam, he better shut his big ass up and go to the dark. Oh, that's good. That's good. Cam Heyward keeping it real. No need for darkness retreats or mind games. Just say yes or no, Rodgers. But would he actually fit in Pittsburgh's system? I don't know. I think, look, Arthur Smith is a really good offensive coordinator. He's going to figure, him and Rodgers going to sit down and figure that out. I do believe it. Either you want 10-7 or you don't. We do not want him. Look, guys, this sounds a hell of a lot like the situation with Jets fans and how they felt. All right. It's easy to say that for someone who's only played in Pittsburgh. Dumb comment. And a lot of people are like, yeah, we don't want his drama, yada, yada, yada. So now the Steeler fan base is split, is what it looks like to me. And look, a lot of people thought, Jets fans want him gone. No, about half of Jets fans wanted him back, actually. And that became a feuding issue between them. Now, the one thing I'm going to say, Aaron Rodgers stirs up some drama even in a fan base. They start getting split on their options. I'm sorry, you saw what Russell Wilson looked like, okay? Did a fairly good job during the regular season, I will say that. But I'm giving Aaron Rodgers the keys before I'm bringing and doing this Russell Wilson crap again. That's just where I'm at on it, seriously. And, Aaron Rodgers may hear this and be like, bleep it, I'll go to the Giants. But I think it's not about the teams necessarily. Although I do think he really would like to go to the Vikings. I think it's not about the teams. I think there is some real retirement kind of mental activity floating around in Rodgers' skull pan right now. Wow. You don't hear that kind of honesty from a lot of players, though. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.